You did it again. Perfect photo. Good light. Good day. And still, you didn't post it. No caption. No comment. Just close the app. Again. Why exactly? The answer is more uncomfortable than you think, and it has 8 faces. It's not about the photo. It's not about the filter. It's not even about how you look. It's about what happens in that moment when your finger hovers over the post button. That one split second. And then close the app. More people know this feeling than you think. Millions of people took a perfect photo today and posted none of them. Not because they didn't want to, but because something stopped them. Today, we look closely. What's really holding us back? The first face has a name almost everyone knows. What will people think? Not your enemies, not strangers. The people you actually know. Your co-workers, your family, your ex, the school friend you haven't seen in years, but who somehow still counts. And suddenly, it's not a photo anymore. It's a verdict, one you pass on yourself before anyone else gets the chance. Here's the thing though. Most people out there are way too busy with their own lives to actually care about yours. But your brain doesn't believe that. It calculates differently. It exaggerates. It protects. And as long as it's protecting you, you don't post. The second face is more insidious. Failing in private is fine. It happens. Nobody sees it. But failing in public, in front of everyone? Imagine you post something and nobody responds. No likes, no comments, just silence. For many people, that thought is unbearable. Not because they're weak, but because the brain treats public failure like a threat, like danger. And the brain is very good at avoiding danger, no matter how small it actually is. So the photo stays where it is, as long as the danger feels bigger than the opportunity. The third face smiles at you. It sounds reasonable, almost responsible. It says, "Not yet. Not good enough yet." 31 takes for a photo that's supposed to look spontaneous. 20 minutes on a caption that's supposed to sound natural. And in the end, nothing. Because it's never quite perfect. Perfectionism feels like high standards, but most of the time, it's just fear in a fancy costume. The fear that if you give everything and it still isn't enough, then you'll know. No more excuses. As long as you don't post, you can still believe you could, if you wanted to. The fourth face whispers quietly, but it whispers loud enough. Who would even care? My life isn't interesting enough. I'm not traveling to Bali. I don't have a perfect body. I don't have anything special to say. And so the photo stays in the camera roll, between 100 other photos that nobody will ever see either. But here's the truth that thought refuses to tell you. People don't follow perfect lives. They follow real people, imperfect moments, things that feel familiar, that say, "Hey, I know that feeling. Me too." Your life is more interesting than you think. The voice in your head is lying. The fifth face runs deep. You take the photo, you look at it, and then you see not the moment, not the light, not the good day you had. You see the angle that's off, the wrinkle, the double chin, the dark circles. Things no one else in that photo would notice, but you do. Immediately. Delete. Next photo. Also not good. Delete. And eventually, close the app. What we see in photos of ourselves is rarely reality. It's a distorted version, filtered through everything we believe about ourselves. Old comments, comparisons, years. The photo was good. You just couldn't see it. The sixth face runs the deepest. It's not about a mean comment. It's not about a hater. It's about something far more fundamental. What if I show myself and nobody wants me? This fear is ancient. It has nothing to do with social media. It has to do with us, with the human need to belong, to be seen, to be accepted. And social media turns that into a public experiment, with numbers, with likes, with silence that feels like a verdict. So you'd rather not post, because if you show nothing, nobody can reject you. But here's the bitter truth. Those who never show themselves can never truly be found. The seventh face is clever. It feels good at first. You post, and immediately you check. Again. How many likes? Who reacted? Why not more yet? What's happening isn't weakness, it's brain chemistry. Every like triggers a small dopamine hit. Same principle as a slot machine. Sometimes the reward comes, sometimes it doesn't. That unpredictability is exactly what makes it so hard to let go. And at some point, the dynamic flips. You're no longer posting to share, you're posting to feel. And when you're not sure the reward is coming, you'd rather not post at all. The app won before you ever hit post. The eighth face has many faces. Your mother, your boss, your ex, the school friend you haven't seen in years, the coworker who comments on everything, the aunt who forwards everything. Social media feels like a public space, but it's actually your living room. One you've invited everyone into at the same time, whether you meant to or not. And suddenly you're censoring yourself, not because you have nothing to say, but because too many of the wrong people are listening. You want to show yourself, just not like this, not here, not in front of everyone. That's not a coincidence. That's the price of too much audience at once. 8 faces, 8 struggles, and every single one of them has something in common. They live in your head, not in your photo. The photo was good. It always was.